One of the big myths when it comes to losing belly fat over 50 is that you have to eat perfectly, pristine, 100% of the time. This idea that you have to be pristine 100% of the time or else you won't get results, all that does is demotivate many people. It also means that they feel disheartened or guilty because every time they decide that they're going to go out for a meal that's not a perfect part of that plan, they end up feeling like the next day all of the weight has come back on, the scale goes up, their pants fit a bit tighter, and they're right back to where they started. It feels defeating, and nobody wants to follow a plan that feels that way. So let's see if this helps. I'm Alicia Jones from Alicia Jones Healthy Living, and since 2006, I've helped transform the health and lives of women over 50 through fitness and weight loss strategies. And if you are feeling like you have to eat right 100% of the time or else you won't get results, let's talk about what to do instead. First, I completely empathize to why you would feel like you have to eat 100% of the time perfectly or else you lose everything that you've achieved. Maybe in the past you were able to have more meals out or to go and do whatever you were gonna do, and by the next following week you were down some weight, even more than you were before. But as things have changed, it might feel slower to lose the weight, and you might have actually seen that scale go up. The thing is that eating 100% perfect all of the time is simply not realistic. Oftentimes you are very busy and things are gonna pop up. They are gonna derail the plan. Or maybe you really just want to feel liberated from the plan for a while. You don't wanna have to log or make sure that you're eating 100% pristine or put in all the guesswork for it. You need a little bit of a break from that, and that makes sense. You may be able to stick to pristine rules and guidelines 100% of the time for a little while, but at some point, maybe it's a few weeks or a few months, things may derail, and that needs to be a part of your program. So while we already know that the food and the fitness formula, it shifts, and it needs to shift to match your hormones, your age and stage of life, your nutrient needs. And yes, to a certain degree, you need to be able to balance those hormones and address those nutrient needs so that you do release belly fat and get results. You also need to know how to modify that food plan and the fitness plan for that matter so that it matches you and your lifestyle. This is the psychology of weight loss. What is going to motivate you to adhere to a plan long term? And the ways that you are not pristine, they can actually be adapted and fit into your plan so that you can sustain the plan more successfully. 3 sustainable and easy ways that you can create balance between eating perfectly and having those times off are: number 1, diet breaks. Diet breaks are otherwise known in the world as cheat days. You don't need to call them that. You can call them treat days. You can call them days off, whatever the case may be. This is one that I actually do. And for those of you that are very science-based like me, there are actually studies that have been done to show that having cheat days or cheat meals, otherwise known as diet breaks, can help you sustain more lasting results because it gives you a break from the rigidity of diet rules and it allows you to do what you want or need to do. In other words, if you planned on being 100% pristine, but that late night meeting ended up going way longer and you can't get home to your healthy meal, so you eat out, or a vacation that has that cheat day or diet break lasting longer, it's giving you the break that you need to be more pristine when you're ready. Number 2, a daily treat. Some people can eat very well all day and they can regiment themselves to have just one treat every single night. So it gives them that reward after having a whole day of really healthy eating to have that one thing afterwards that tastes sweet or crispy or a little bit sinful. Personally, I can't do this because if I have this food in the house, I will eat every single bite of it. So this one doesn't work for me, but it works more for people that feel that they're able to sustain a balance, having foods that are sweeter or more delectable in the house and being able to just have one portion of that in a day. It gives you the freedom once again and allows you to really enjoy yourself. But for the majority of the day, you are eating healthy. And number 3, it's staying the course, but creating adventure. So if you feel that you need to eat pristine 100% of the time, or you really, really want to, that's something that you enjoy, you don't like how you feel when you're off of the plan, then this is your opportunity to get really adventurous. You take those meals that maybe don't make you feel as good, maybe they make you feel loggy, they're higher in sugar, and you turn them into healthier options. You get adventurous with cooking. You get adventurous with trying new things that taste just as good, but they're swap outs so that they're no longer made with refined sugars, refined flours. They're more whole food based desserts or treats. For example, I shared that I do diet breaks, but I also do the staying the course and doing swap outs instead. I get really adventurous about my cookies and my cakes and my pastas. Swap refined pasta for zucchini noodles and whole grain pasta, or I swap out refined flours and make black bean brownies instead. Delicious. You don't need to do just one of these things. Really, you can use a combination as much as you'd like. Feeling motivated and excited to eat right is about really looking at the bigger picture. It is understanding what is realistically doable for you long term. And at least for myself, I know that I cannot follow a plan 100% pristine all of the time. I think I would drive myself crazy. And truthfully, for me, with vacations or busy days, it's just not a possibility. Yet I have sustained my weight loss for over 20 years and counting, because I can go back to the plan even when I've had breaks or by creating fun swaps. If you are ready to free yourself from the demotivating, have to eat perfect 100% of the time, and you're ready to find something that not only follows the science-backed formula for fat loss and strength and optimal health over 50, but it also fits you and your lifestyle, then join me for my free masterclass, the 3-phase food and fitness formula every woman over 50 needs to know in order to melt away the midlife midsection, increase strength, and achieve optimal health. It does not need to feel hard, and you do not need to feel deprived. The link is in the description. See you there. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.